offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green, synthetic putting greens, and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66, built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hey, it's me, George Lovato Jr., the on-call outdoor chef. and you're watching me right now on ProView Network's Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo red chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Hey, it's me, George Lovato Jr., the on-call outdoor chef, and you're watching me right now on ProView Network's Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're been a cook underground, I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo Red Chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Here's Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Well, how was that last night? Sitting on the couch, getting to watch some football. I mean, it was, you know, you watched the first part of it. Maybe there were a couple of games that sucked you back in. Maybe you were interested in watching Drew Aller play in the second half for Pittsburgh because there was some intrigue there. Got some starters, a little bit of Jordan Love, a little bit of Joe Burrow in your life. You got hit quite a bit last night. Maybe they should put some of that money in the offensive line in Cincinnati. Cam Ward last night. You got Fernando Mendoza. Your first look at the number 1 overall pick. Got a lot to talk about today as you watch football for the first time, and we're going to watch a whole lot more of it. Not just tonight, not just tomorrow, but for the next 5 months. Good morning, boys and girls. Oh, happy Friday. It is the opening drive. You have found us on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animals, Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. How you living?
What it do?
You all right?
All right.
What did you stare at last night?
Backup quarterback.
Okay.
And this is a lot more important than people want to give it credit for.
That's right.
Because we're not sitting here talking about Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers and Joe Burrow. No, this is about guys getting that next opportunity. If you perform well, maybe they put you with the 2s next week. If you perform well, maybe you jump up to QB3, especially that mix in Pittsburgh with Drew Aller, who is the 3rd-round pick of the current staff. Will Howard trying to fight for his life. Veteran Mason Rudolph right there. Like those drives, we pick them apart, but gigantic for those quarterbacks in the competition.
Oh, that's right. And so who's it going to be in each spot? I mean, I don't care if you're Will Levis and you're competing with Mitchell Trubisky because that's something, or what's going on in Vegas or certainly in Pittsburgh. You saw a lot of, and you're going to see a lot more of backup quarterbacks. So that's what this is. And I think as we've watched football over the last X number of years, maybe your whole life, you realize backup quarterbacks make a difference. They do. Adrian Martinez and Curtis Rourke in San Francisco. Will Levis, Mitchell Trubisky. Got a little Hendon Hooker last night, which I want to see a little more of. I mean, 2 for 3 for 17 yards doesn't tell me very much, but there's a guy I do. I mean, I do. I want to see that. Trey Lance, 12 for 20 for the Chargers yesterday, 164 yards. He threw an interception. DJ Uiagalelei is there as well, backing up Justin Herbert. He was 6 for 9 for 120 yards and a touchdown. Maybe they got a competition there. Davis Mills, 9 for 15 for Houston. So, yeah, it was a lot of that. I think it's going to be a lot of Fernando Mendoza talk. What do you think of the way he looked? Because I thought he looked poised for the most part. I thought, I mean, look, he's a rookie. He's playing his first game. It's the NFL. It's a different world. But I look at his numbers, 10 for 16, 97 yards. He threw a touchdown. I thought he looked like he belonged. I thought that after Kirk Cousins came in and did his thing for his series and let a touchdown drive, that all Mendoza did is probably make people talk more. When are we going to see him? As opposed to, yeah, he needs some time. Cousins was good, 5 for 6, 50 yards, touchdown drive. He's your veteran. He's your leader. But Mendoza looked good, I thought.
And Clint Kubiak said it's Kirk Cousins' job to lose.
Okay.
Not that it's Kirk Cousins' job to simmer down. It's Kirk Cousins' job to lose.
And he will.
So that means Fernando Mendoza could work his way into the starting quarterback week 1. Not just, hey, he's going to sit there to sit there. And for Mendoza, comes out, first series is 1 for 3, a punt, offense doesn't go anywhere, bounces back, leads touchdown drive. Exactly what you're looking for out of your young quarterback.
Yeah. I thought he will lose the job. First of all, at some point, it might not be by opening day. I still think it's going to be Kirk Cousins on opening day because he's been named the number 1 quarterback, and so it's tough. What's Kirk Cousins going to do to lose it in preseason? I don't know that you're going to see him again in a preseason game, to be honest. You think you will?
So we just
maybe a drive,
2 left, probably what we saw last night.
Yeah, maybe
a series. But again, it's the head coach keeping the door open right now.
That's
Not
right.
saying that Kirk Cousins is our starter or anything. It's his job to lose.
Yep. And which means it's probably going to me, it means he's probably going to be your guy as you go to the opener. And then at some point, it'll be Mendoza. But, I mean, you drafted him number 1 overall. He's the Heisman Trophy winner. You know he's your quarterback of the future. It's not if, it's when. And let's see how they start out, right? The Raiders open up with the Dolphins, Chargers, Saints, Chiefs, and Patriots. Best opener they could get if they want to throw Fernando Mendoza out there. The Dolphins. Chargers will be tough on the road. Saints will be interesting. And then you get the Chiefs and the Patriots and the Bills and the Rams. All right. I mean, my gut is Kirk Cousins is your guy for a while. Kirk Cousins is going to be your guy against the Dolphins. Probably win that game. We come back and figure out somewhere in that stretch where they go Chiefs, Patriots, Bills, Rams. Because we're going to go, oh, man, we need to make a change. Well, yeah. Chiefs, Patriots, Bills, Rams. That's as tough a stretch as anybody's got in the NFL this year. That's 4, 5, 6, and 7 for the Raiders. So that was good. Got a little Jeremiah Love. He was impressive. 11 carries, 58 yards. I thought he looked explosive. He looked spinny. He looked elusive. He looked, I mean, pick your word. They're twitchy. There's all the words. What did you think of him?
I think if you draft a running back 3rd overall, you best get him a lot of touches this year. And I think you saw a little bit of what he can do.
He got 11 carries, 58 yards. They threw him the ball 3 times. He caught all of them, 14 yards through the air. So there's that. We got a lot to get through today. And your team may have played last night. Maybe they did not. We got to talk about Anthony Richardson. He got a shot with Indianapolis. I thought it was a big day for him, and I thought it was mixed reviews. I want to get there. The athleticism is insane. We got Eric Olin talking about Donovan Dent and the Jeff Grammer story today. We'll get there. The Dodgers blow another lead. Edwin Diaz blows that. The Jaden Daniels thing. JJ. I mean, I haven't watched a dude. I don't care if it's him or his mom or whoever it is. I mean, I'm watching a guy self-destruct his image right in front of me for no reason. Like, literally no reason. You got one guy on his side, period? Like, anywhere in your comments, anywhere?
Not many.
It's hard, right? I mean, the LSU people are turning on him. Everybody is like, what are you doing, bro? And if it's your mom, reel it in. We got to go there as well. So we'll have Nick Mee with us coming up, I think, at 9 o'clock this morning, the director of golf out at the San Diego Golf Club, because the FedEx Cup playoffs are underway now in pro golf. We're going to get you a golf tip, get you out on a golf course this week. So we'll talk to Nick coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. We will give away a winner plus one. That's for you and one other person for the VIP experience at the Sports Animal Birthday Bash, which is coming up a week from tomorrow, down at the Isleta Resort and Casino Sportsbook. It's a non-ticketed event. Everybody can go. You're please all come down. Please do put it on your calendar. We're looking forward to seeing you. But what we're giving away is just kind of a little extra experience, a swag bag, and the what do you get to eat off the buffet and that. And you get
It's more probably just let me look and see what's in my wallet. Here's a 2-for-1 at the Sizzler. Thanks for listening.
I'm going to Sizzler. So you get all that. We'll do that coming up in the let's do it the 9 o'clock hour today, because we do it at 8 o'clock every day. So we'll do that, and we'll hope, because it's Friday. Let me give you phone numbers. 505-246-0610. That's how you get in. 505-246-0610. Your email, Jeff or JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. You are on the X, or JJ is _JJ Buck on TV. Adrian's producing on Xfinity Channel 26 all throughout the state of New Mexico, on our Facebook page, the OD and the AM, and the YouTube channel for ProView Network, and of course, the Sports Animal Meineke on San Pedro text line, 505-246-0610. When we get back, Anthony Richardson was a 5th overall pick. He's been relegated to the back of the bench, but he got a start yesterday. How was that, and what does it mean? We'll go through that. Just a ton of NFL stuff for you. It's the opening drive on a Friday on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Join 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Hey, it's me, George Lotto Jr., the on-call outdoor chef. And you're watching me right now on ProView Network's Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo red chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep. All your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. turned it on. ProView Networks.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right.
I literally, it's a new world for me, right? And I almost felt guilty in my own living room, which is I got to figure this one out. So like I went upstairs for a little bit and then came back down. Football was back on. I don't know if she was trying to do me a solid or how this is all going to work out every night of my life from here on out. But we'll see. We'll see. Anthony Richardson threw an interception and he fumbled. First half, 11 of 14, 145 yards. Threw a touchdown pass. He ran 6 times for 53 yards and a touchdown. The interception, Coleman Owen probably should have caught the ball. And it was picked off. Richardson on his play, quote, I don't even think I played that well, honestly. Fumble, interception early. I got to limit the turnovers. You can't win games with multiple turnovers. True. They didn't win the game. They tied the game 13-13. Assess him. First time he played in a while.
It's going to be, I don't think there's anything he does where a team even throws a 7th or 6th round pick out there.
Really?
Because he's a gadget guy at this point. And I already saw Indianapolis. I really do think they like Riley Leonard as the number 2 quarterback. Maybe they try to keep 3. Richardson's your emergency quarterback for a little bit, but I think the value that Richardson is building is to actually stay on the Colts roster.
Riley Leonard, 10 of 21. I mean, he wasn't incredibly impressive now. 89 yards. If you're down to Riley Leonard, you're getting beat. We agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess to your point, I know where you're going to go. You're down to your backup quarterback, pick your team, you're probably getting beat. Fair. Is there a spot for him? Like where would it work? Would it work in San Francisco? Yeah, after Mac Jones leaves, because I think Mac Jones has one more year there, and he's going to get himself a chance probably to be a starter next year somewhere. But is that where you go and try to rejuvenate someone? Dallas tried the whole Trey Lance thing for a minute. Didn't really work out there. The Chargers have him now. He's the backup or competing for backup there. Is this situation, would it work, for him to be a backup in Baltimore or Philly behind an established quarterback that, I don't know, where a system might fit him a little bit better and he develops? Because the way you get better at football is playing football. And I don't know that I see a path for him to play a lot of football. And when I looked at him last night, I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know what more you expected. Dude's been out for that long. He doesn't, have an extensive track record of playing football. He's a physical freak. I thought he was fine. Like that's about as good as I could have expected out of him last night.
Yeah, I don't think there's any team that's going to invest that much time in trying to make Anthony Richardson their backup quarterback.
Okay.
Your throwing motion, your touch, it is what it is at this point in time. Could he be an emergency quarterback, stick around, bounce around, get an opportunity in certain places? I believe so, but I don't think it's going to be impactful to where a team will actually invest in him as their QB2.
All right. So it's kind of you hope he saves some money from a signing bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I thought he looked okay. I'd like to see him again. Like when they play next week, I'm interested in seeing how he plays because, is there something there? I don't know. Trey Lance got a lot of run for the Chargers as the backup yesterday. 12 for 20, 164 yards. He threw an interception. DJ Uyunglele, 6 of 9, 120 and a touchdown. Is that Trey Lance, or do you think that's a real competition for two there?
I think Trey Lance is in the lead. That's, a guy that bounced around a little bit, but could be in a place for the next year or two where he's comfortably their backup quarterback.
He's really similar in career path, or that's not right. There's similarities to the path of Anthony Richardson. A very high draft pick with a lot of question marks. It did not work out in his original spot. Didn't have a lot of seasoning behind him. It was all on potential. It was all on scouting. What has he done? Got into the NFL, and it didn't work. Right? And San Francisco cut ties right away. I mean, quick. And then he went to Dallas. Now at least he's making a paycheck, and I think he's going to have a career being a backup. You see the similarities with him and Richardson?
Yeah, there's unfortunately for, Lance, when he was coming out, when the season was canceled, didn't get to play football.
Yeah, they played 2 spring
games.
games.
He went to a spot where everyone just says, hey, go be the guy. But it's different when you're somewhere and the first round pick is still attached to your name.
Mm-hmm.
And J.J. McCarthy's still in Minnesota. Trey Lance, when he was in the 49ers, there's
100%.
Not an appetite to give you time.
Well, but there's appetite to give you chances, right? There's appetite to give you chances. First round picks get chances. And the crazy part, right, he was beat out by the last pick in the draft. Trey Lance was beat out by Brock Purdy, the very last pick in the draft, who's now making north of $50 million. And people still question Brock Purdy because I firmly believe of draft selection, where he was picked in the draft. I firmly believe that. Like, okay, cool, but yeah, he's been to a Super Bowl. Hey, yeah, but I mean, we'll watch it. We'll watch it. Anything else jump off the page? Drew Aller, I thought, was really good yesterday. 10 of 13, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns for the Steelers. They beat Green Bay 28-9. I thought Drew Aller made himself a hell of a case. Although I thought both quarterbacks played well. The kid from Ohio State,
Well, that's
Will Howard played well.
To me, that's 100% Will Howard playing for a job somewhere else.
Okay.
His coaching staff invested a 3rd-round pick in Drew Aller.
All right. So, all right. Is it Will Howard or Mason Rudolph competing for number 3? Or you think they're going to keep Mason Rudolph as number 2 because he's a veteran, and if they've got to go to the bullpen, they're going there?
That's what I would assume right now, how that situation plays out.
All right,
They try to prop up Will Howard, and I could see him being someone that gets another chance on a roster somewhere, but I feel like it is Rodgers, Rudolph, and Aller.
So Will Howard's the guy that they're trying to get a 5th-round pick for. So, and say, look what he was 7-9, 86 yards. He played well yesterday. Look at Will Howard, and if you're the Jets and you need another quarterback, here's your dude. And you're not the Jets. If you're, Indianapolis. If you're, you need a 2 or a 3. Okay, all right, I'll live with that. What else you see? Joe Burrow get hit too many times. What do you make of that?
Same old Cincinnati offensive line.
Well, they got $70 million invested in 2 wide receivers. 50-something in your quarterback. So what is that? I think it's 70 and 125 or something of your, $290 million salary cap in 3 guys. And then you went out and you did what you needed to do on defense. You addressed some defense. But, man, dude got hit way too much. I just, first of all, don't run him out there again in preseason, right?
No, it's the ultimate keep your fingers crossed, knock on wood. Going to be a lot of fun if he's on the field.
Yeah, I think that's right. And you just better keep him standing upright. All right. Your thoughts on what you saw last night. Let's go. 505-246-0610. The emails are already coming in this morning. Jeff at sportsanimалabq.com and JJ at sportsanimалabq.com. We get back. I got to get into the Jaden Daniels thing. I just talked to a couple of LSU people yesterday just to kind of gauge it. Am I missing something? You're always, I don't care. It's not just LSU. No matter what your school is, you usually tend to step up and defend your guys, your alums. I can't find one who's stepping up and defending this one. It's, I'm watching a guy literally, if it's his mom, if it's him, whoever it is, just self-destruct in regards to an image. And you're like, what are you doing? So I want to get into that as well. 505-246-0610. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
Hey, it's me, George Lovato Jr., the on-call outdoor chef, and you're watching me right now on ProView Networks Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo red chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gala Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies. past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
International Protective Services is a proud
Drives on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. A lot of football tonight, today, this weekend. Enjoy what you want. Coming up tonight, Broncos and Falcons. That game is, I believe it's in Atlanta. Broncos are 3.5-point favorites if you're betting it. Buccaneers and Jets, Dolphins and Commandos. So that's what you get tonight. The Buccaneers and Jets, I believe, is the NFL Network game. It's the opening drive, Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck, 505-246-0610. All right, dude, I thought this was going to be a one-segment story when we did it yesterday. Like I really did. And it just gets more insane the more they talk, the more they do stuff. This Jaden Daniels thing is beyond ridiculous to me. And the guy won a Heisman Trophy at LSU. He's a good quarterback. He's the Commanders quarterback. He was the number 2 overall pick, had a terrific rookie year. Last year was hurt, getting ready for his 3rd year, which is a big year. And his number 5, it's not his number 5. Number 5, the number which he wore at LSU, has since been given to a young man named DJ Pickett, who evidently was promised this by former coach, by Brian Kelly during recruiting. Can I wear number 5? Yeah, sure. Not retired. And his camp has gone nuts, demanding that they eliminate any likeness, image, name of Jaden Daniels, that he is disrespected that someone else could wear his number, that they now should return. This is my favorite part. Return my Heisman Trophy. Dude, you have yours. The way the Heisman is, you get one and the school gets one to display. You saw the pictures I showed you, right? When I went to Heritage Hall at USC of all the Heisman trophies from Mike Garrett to O.J. Simpson to Marcus Allen, right? I mean, they're all, it's not yours, bro. Like, you want it, but the school gets one to display. I've been listening. I talked to someone last night who's a big LSU guy. And says, I promise you it's the mom. This is the mom. This is this is, dude, I don't care who it is. Like, you got to reel in your mom, and that's got to be horribly uncomfortable. But she is doing you zero favors, and I can't find anybody who is siding with Jaden Daniels and going, you know what, he's right. This is disrespectful. Why are they so dug in on this?
I'm not sure. Like, this is one that if Jaden was upset about it himself, that's a text message to Lane Kiffin. Like, hey, what's up, number 5? I was told this. What's going on? he's the caliber of person that could have that conversation with Lane Kiffin, even just send a couple text messages, get it out there instead of his camp coming down. But like I said, if it's something that he was just like, okay, whatever, do your thing, and then it blows up and he's like, wow,
yeah,
this stinks, but here we are. And is Jaden, he can come out and squash it right now. It's like, you know what, number 5, appreciate it. Talk with LSU, hope DJ balls out. I know what I meant that season.
Do you think that makes it all go away?
Obviously, whoever, if it is his mom leading that push from his camp, then probably not going to be that simple for Jaden
She
Daniels.
needs to stop. Well, why? Mom, you need to stop. No, baby, I got your back. No, you need to freaking stop. Enough. And to your point, so if he comes out and says something, you think it all goes away? Maybe it ends it.
Yeah. If he addresses it.
Maybe. They ran DJ Pickett out there. And I told you yesterday, man, this is going to be a young man who's probably a good young man that's going to LSU to play ball and wore a number his whole life and had no idea and is going to. I thought at the outset, I know I said this yesterday, and I'm wrong on this, and I'm glad I'm wrong. He's going to end up being the villain in this. He's going to be vilified by the people, why do you have to wear number 5? And it's gone the other way. But they ran him out there, and I thought it was kind of perfect. He dressed it. He says, I've worn the number my whole life since I was 4 years old. It's a number I was promised. I wish Jaden the best. Good player. He did real good here. So that's all. Drop the mic, walk away, be done. Again, I always tell you, feed the beast. What was that, 4 sentences? 5 sentences? Perfect. I don't know. You good with what DJ Pickett had to say?
Yeah, I don't expect him to say anything else.
Yeah.
They have recruited, asked, can I wear number 5? They said, sure.
Yeah, and so I'm wearing it, and I'm not giving it back because there's probably somebody somewhere saying, well, dude, you can end it too. Just give the number back. No, dude, that's his number. So you think Jaden Daniels could come out and say, you know what, this thing's been blown out, way out of proportion. I did wear number 5. I'm proud of what I did at LSU, and I'm appreciative of everything that LSU did for me. Were there some things that maybe were promised, it was a different administration or a different coaching staff and things happen. I wish DJ well. He's got my blessing to wear number 5, and I want him to go ball out and kill it. And that would make it go away, right?
Yeah.
Something along that line?
It'd be pretty simple. Like, I'm not worried about getting stuff back. I'm not worried about number 5. We'll have those conversations maybe again in the offseason, but right now.
There's no conversation to have, man. Like, there's none.
There is if someone actually told him they wouldn't give out number 5. Then I address that.
Oh, okay. And if it was Brian Kelly and Brian Kelly's gone, then what do you do?
Not this, but I think if you were promised something.
Yeah. Like this young man was promised the number.
Just like that, yes.
Yeah.
Like he was promised the number. Or if they're like, Jaden, we're not going to throw that in rotation. That's a text in the offseason. That's a comment or a conversation with the coach, not this.
How do you think it should be handled? What should protocol be? I mean, there's
you
99
just need to
numbers.
Say numbers are available, and they're not retired. If that's the case,
you know how I feel about retiring numbers, right? I mean, you're going to be doing this forever, theoretically, right? I mean, football programs have been around for forever, for hundreds of years, and the intent is they're going to be around for a long time. I look at them, they got 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, 2 number 6s, 2 number 8s, 2 number 10s, 2 number 11s, 2 number 13s, 2 number 15s. I mean, at some point you run out of numbers. And that's why you got dudes wearing the double number thing. And I guess that's fine in college football. You got 105 guys on a roster. USC's retired 8 numbers. It's like the Yankees, man. The Yankees, that's why you see guys wearing number 79 on the Yankees, right? Because all the single-digit numbers are retired. At some point, you're like, okay, we're going to honor you. We can put your name up with your number, but we're not retiring the damn number. Because at some point down the line, we need some numbers. We need dudes to wear numbers. I mean, we're going to have guys wearing number 106. And in fact, I think it's in the college football rule book that you can only wear double and single digits. That might be amended soon. I mean, I want to be the first dude that wears number 100.
100.
Right? Don't you? But do you think that's coming? Like, why not? This is the most, and I used the word petulant yesterday. I find it to be the most unnecessary controversy. Give me the word. Is it? It's not a scandal. Is it a controversy? Is it an issue? What is it? But it's the most unnecessary thing where, like, why? And so you think if Jaden was promised this, and has anybody said he was promised this, or was it just assumed?
What I'm saying, this, if I'm Jaden Daniels and I actually cared about this isn't the way I would go about it.
At this point, if you're Jaden Daniels, you have to care about it because it's your name and it's your reputation. It's being absolutely muddled.
Which is why he needs to put it to rest.
Yes.
And say, yeah, we're not suing, we're not doing anything. We're moving forward. Quarterback of the Commanders, hope LSU and DJ well this season, and let's go.
Yeah, go make number 5 proud and do well and go ball out and do your thing. But at this point, yeah, he's got to address it. And not his people, not his mom, not his representatives. For crying out loud, man. It is the most unnecessary. I watch reputations get destroyed. And it's because of usually of actions, something happens and, a guy does something, whether it's the law or it's something. This. Now, maybe by game 2 and he's your fantasy quarterback and he balls out and you're going to love him. Does this put more pressure on him to be really good this year? Because I'm going to tell you the answer is yes.
Add some fuel to the fire.
Doesn't it? He's coming off of a major injury. You're like, okay, is he the dude I saw in year 1? Everybody in the division feels like they got better. You're the guy, right? You were telling me you think they're the 4th best team in that division, right? I mean, I think it just heaped pounds of pressure upon him going into this year. Unnecessary. And I don't care if it's him or if it's mom or whomever it happens to be, his people, he needs to. The young lady on the show right before I said he's a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man. He's got to make grown-ass man conversations and reel in his people because none of them are doing him any favors. Let me do you a favor and tell you about John Thomas Jewelers FD Fine Jewelry Trunk Show. It's coming up Thursday, August 27th. So one-day only event, and it features one of the largest Effie collections of the year. Effie, E-F-F-Y. It is beautiful stuff. And there's going to be more than 1,000 Effie jewelry designs available for you to shop. It's an expanded collection, and it's this one day only, August 27th. Emeralds, tanzanite, colored diamonds, statement jewelry, Effie's iconic panther designs, sapphires, rubies. I mean, you name it, it's going to be there, and it's gorgeous. And many of these pieces are just not normally available in the showroom for you. So you can take advantage of exclusive trunk show pricing, which will be available only during this one-day event. Those of you who reserve an appointment, and I strongly suggest you make an appointment for this, you'll receive an additional exclusive discount, and every purchase comes with a complimentary gift. It's a rare opportunity for you to see Effie's full range of colors, gemstones, designs. It'll all be at one place, John Thomas Jewelers, 10501 Montgomery Northeast, right between Dion's and El Patron. The event's Thursday, August 27th. Last one day. The expanded inventory and special pricing are gone when the trunk show ends. Make your appointment at johnthomasjewelers.com and see you up at 10501 Montgomery Northeast on the second floor at John Thomas Jewelers, where Albuquerque gets engaged.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hey, it's me, George Lovato Jr., the on-call outdoor chef, and you're watching me right now on ProView Network's Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. we're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo Red Chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep. All your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. find it on ProView Networks.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and...
Or is that just understood now? I mean, I'm
Just
working.
understood.
Yeah, I'm working.
Especially on the weekends.
What about weeknights, like Monday nights, Thursday nights? Wednesday night,
Pretty much
CUS
every
action.
night.
CUS action.
NFL, I'm probably not going to pull the card if I need to watch this Tuesday night game unless maybe New Mexico State's playing. But
yeah, I don't know, man. Kent State versus Ball State's a big deal.
There's some nights I don't do that.
You're not looking for the big Sac State Ball State game?
Let's just play Legos for an hour.
The Ball State Sac State game? Everybody's looking for the Ball Sac
Everyone's
game.
looking for Sac.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, everybody's looking at that one. HB's in on the Oklahoma City Doyers, although they're called the Comets now. For the second straight year, Jeff, they had a chance to have the best record in your league, yet missed the PCL tournament. Must be frustrating as finding Lobo TV post times. Almost as frustrating as that. If it happens, PCL needs to tweak their playoff format, right? Probably not. Yeah, no, probably not. This one's from Bourne. It says, have you checked out Mercyhurst's schedule, Jeffy? I did, actually. Who did the Lakers piss off? 5 out of their first 6 are away from Saxon Stadium, and out of 12 total, only 4 are in Erie, Pennsylvania. Now, you make your own schedules. You want to go out and get paid? I'm sure they're getting paid to be in New Mexico and New Mexico State. So come on out. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Late spring, early summer in late summer, early fall in beautiful New Mexico. Yeah, they're going to get a lot of green chili. They'll have all kinds of stories to go home and tell their friends. I mean, what do you want? All right, 505-246-0610. A couple other NFL things. Terrion Arnold is set to join the Seahawks. JJ, this is an interesting one because he's most likely going to be suspended if that's all that he gets. This is the guy that was released by the Lions earlier this summer, being charged with multiple felonies. Ian Rappaport reported yesterday that he's going to sign with the Seahawks. It'll be a 1-year deal. He's facing felony charges from that kidnapping and robbery deal in Tampa back in February. He was arrested in June, turned himself in, released the following week, and then the Lions cut him. And a day before the Lions cut him, he was released from custody after posting $1 million bond. This is, I mean, look, the Seahawks can do what they want, and they're Super Bowl champs, but how does this play out?
Winning over everything,
I guess.
Talent of a former first-round pick.
Right?
This is one where, dude, you're just trying to be ahead of the curve. And they're like, oh, we don't think he orchestrated this at all or watched someone get beat up while being held at gunpoint. We don't think any of that happened. We think he's going to be a great slot corner.
Well, I'm sure they've talked to him about it and his people, and they've got that side of the story. When would he be available? Like okay,
sometimes you just look at it and go, just wait,
right?
Like
let it play out. But then somebody else may get the talent. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. Like he's probably going to be put on the commissioner's exempt list, right? That would bar him from playing or practicing while the league looks into this whole thing. I guess he'd be able to attend meetings, but he'd get paid. So you have to pay a guy to attend meetings because he's such a good dude. I guess he also met with Houston. He met with New Orleans. He met with the Giants. And Mike McDonald is the head coach of Seattle. His quote earlier this week was, it's enough right now that we had him in for a great visit. It's a situation where there's other things that are surrounding it. No bleep. We're aware of that, but we're working through the situation right now. But it was a great visit. I really enjoyed meeting him. And I think he enjoyed being here. So we'll see how it goes. And quote, well, yeah, here beats the hell out of prison, doesn't it? I don't care where here is.
Yes.
I mean, pick your here. Wherever you are right now beats the hell out of being behind bars, doesn't it? I guess Hard Knocks documented this too. I didn't see this. There was a clip of his workout. And then John Schneider, the GM, is seen talking with another member of the front office about an ongoing legal case. They're trying to gauge potential blowback, whether they should sign him. Yeah, it looks like it is. All right, I got football. Dodger fan, what are you going to do about your closer? Is it time to just say, you know what, maybe it's not going to work this year? I know we paid him a lot of money. I know he was really good somewhere else, but we're getting to be September and August, and I'm not sure Edwin Diaz is your dude. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66, built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico.
Colin Cowherd, Jim Rome, and the best in local sports talk. Now it's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal. Here's Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
All right, quite a bit of NFL talk after what we saw last night. Fernando Mendoza got his NFL preseason debut. The Heisman Trophy winner went 10 for 16, 97 yards and a touchdown in the Raiders' loss to the Cardinals. Jeremiah Love ran for 58 yards in that game. Drew Aller looked good for the Steelers, 10 for 13, 153 yards and 2 touchdowns for the third-round pick out of Penn State. Joe Burrow played 5 for 6 in his one drive, 39 yards. Cincinnati beat Detroit. Anthony Richardson looked nice. So we got all that. Jeff and JJ, 505-246-0610. Emails coming in, Jeff at sportsanimalabq.com and JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. JJ, I got a couple of things on the Jayden Daniels thing. One text says this is a race issue. No one has worn Billy Cannon's number at LSU, and no one has worn Joe Burrow's number since he won the Heisman. Ned said to me, historically, LSU has unofficially set aside, in quotes, the numbers of its Heisman Trophy winners. Joe Burrow, number 9, has not been reissued. Any other player to any other player since 2019. Billy Cannon, number 20. They should change the kid's number. It's only right. JJ, my feeling is, I believe, first of all, I think Cannon's number has been retired, 20, I think. I'll double check. And my feeling is number 9 should be issued to someone. And either that or officially retire them. Ned says if they are not saying or doing that officially, retiring him, then take number 5 off the young man and move on. So he thinks that they should take Ned thinks they should take number 5 away from DJ Pickett.
I just think there was a much better way to have this conversation because, Joe Burrow was asked about it and he said he was told that number 9 wasn't going to be worn.
Okay.
At LSU. Now, who told him that, previous coaching staff, etc. You could still handle this a lot differently if you're Jayden Daniels. If for him personally it mattered, or was it just a branding thing that his camp went overboard on?
I wonder if LSU really does have a policy. I mean, okay, they never really had to deal with this issue. They did it with Billy Cannon back. Was he the first Heisman Trophy winner, I believe? Then they had this in 2020.
And it says that that's the only number that can't be worn again.
Right. Billy Cannon's number is officially retired. It's number 20. It's officially retired. The other ones, I guess they said we're going to not give it out. One coach telling you, or one administration, or one staff, or one AD saying we're not going to give it out again, and then they move on and new people come in. You need a better policy than that. If in fact they were both told that, like USC puts the numbers up, and I guess they retire the numbers. Now, I'm not a big retire the number guy, but okay, Ned is, and I'm not mad at that. USC's got 8 numbers retired that are out of rotation. So that means for 105 kids, there's 99 numbers. I mean, that's why everybody's wearing double numbers, which I hate. But okay, at some point you're going to run out of numbers. But USC's deal is you win the Heisman, we retire your number, we put it up in the parasol into the end zone, and they're there, and there's 8 jerseys there. Okay, that's they got a policy. Because they've had this issue before. They've had to run a Heisman Trophy winner, right? I mean, I don't know. Would that solve it if LSU just said, if you win a Heisman, you retire your number, nobody else wears it? Okay, fine.
Yeah,
that
it
solves the
could,
issue.
but unfortunately they were not doing that openly up until this point. Again, it could have been handled much, much better.
Is it a race issue? I mean, has somebody asked for number 9 and been denied? I guess if somebody has asked for number 9 and didn't get it, I guess you got a conversation. I would argue Joe Burrow did more than Jayden Daniels at LSU. Not only did he win the Heisman, they won a national championship. But okay, and he was only there 1 year. Jayden Daniels was there 2. This is why I'm not a big retire the number guy. This is why I'm an honor and a Hall of Honor, Ring of Honor recognized, but I'm not a big retire the number guy. But that would solve your issue, would it? Say, we retire, you win the Heisman, retire your number. And then when they take your Heisman away, Reggie Bush, and we put the number back in circulation until they reinstate your Heisman, then we retire you. Right. But
yeah,
I mean, I'm listening. I understand. Ned's the first one that I've heard say that they should take the number away from DJ Pickett, that they should make him wear a different number. He's the first one that I've heard say they should flat out just take this kid's number away from him. He's the first one I've heard. I find this whole thing to be, again, self-generated drama. I'm not in those shoes. It's hard for me to sit here and realize why it's such a big deal. You know what I mean? If you were told something, I understand they went back on their word. I get that. But that should be between you and them. Why take that public? And is it disrespect for someone else to wear your number? And people have worn 44 at New Mexico, or I mean, just pick your favorite place. Pick your favorite pro team. Right? There's been greats that unless they retire the number, somebody else wore it, right?
Yeah. This is one just messy for no reason.
I agree.
Like text with Kiffin, talk about it, maybe talk to the kid to be like, hey, after this season, you think we could do something where you wear a different number? A lot of different ways to go about it instead of making it this gigantic mess.
Yeah. All right, you can get in on this, 505-246-0610. Your emails are Jeff at sportsanimalabq.com or JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. All right, Dodger fan. Have we been down this road with the closer thing before? We have, right? So they went out in the offseason and they gave Edwin Diaz a 3-year, $69 million contract. He was the Mets closer. He was really good. He has now blown 3 saves in his last 4 appearances. He's been in 14 games this year. His ERA is 11.57. As he came into the game last night with the Dodgers leading, they're playing the Brewers, who this is a big game now, right? Because, again, the Dodgers don't have a first-round bye yet. They're playing a first-place team in the Brewers. And he walks in, and people are booing. And he blows the save. JJ, Dave Roberts was asked, do you do something else? Do you try to find yourself another closer? How long do you stick with him? And he responded, give me another option. That was his response. Well, I mean, there's options. There's dudes there. There's Tanner Scott, Evan Phillips, Edgardo Enriquez. Quote, it's not just that easy when the guy's done it 7 or 8 years, whatever it is, to change routines. Part of my job is to give him the best opportunity to prepare and have success. And then it goes to the player to kind of go out there and do his job. End quote. Yeah, but that's part of your job. The main part of your job is to win games. And Dave Roberts has gotten more baseball than I'll ever know. Dave Roberts has won 2 world championships as a manager. He was a good player. But I would argue more of your job is to win games. How long do you stick with him? Like, I get it. You're invested. This almost feels like a Deshaun Watson thing. We give this guy so much damn money. We gotta get value out of it. And you're getting no value. He's blowing saves. He's a blowtorch right now.
And moving to the 8th inning for a couple of appearances.
Okay.
Keep throwing him out there. Like, it's committee approach. When we get to the playoffs,
you're getting there.
It'll be fine.
So you think he's going to be fine?
Look at what he's done with that bullpen in the postseason. He's made decisions. He's put guys in different spots. I think right now in the regular season, he's like, I'm pushing through it because this is when it needs to be figured out on a Thursday night.
Trying to let this guy figure it out himself. He's proven over the years he's earned the right to.
But I trust Dave Roberts to make the tough decision in the postseason.
I do too, because the last 2 postseasons, every button he's pushed worked, right? I mean, he's been really, really good. This was tough, man. It's tough to watch. And I don't know when a guy is, just loses it. He's 32 years old. Closers kind of fall off a cliff, right? I mean, closers, go historically, your dominant closers, and they're dominant for X number of years, and it usually isn't gradual, dude. It's usually off the cliff. They're done. They lose their effectiveness.
And here's the thing with the Dodgers. it's not that every player that they bring in makes them go undefeated. It's that his contract doesn't matter. Like that's where that's the thing with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Their margin for error is just ginormous. Like, we can swing and miss on the closer like this. We'll be okay. We'll figure it out.
There's $69 million. Yeah, whatever. We'll just sell a few more Ohtani jerseys.
That's what's different about the Dodgers.
Yeah, it is. All right. We got a sweet deal coming up for you here in a little bit. 505-246-0610. Want to get into the Donovan Dent stuff. Eric Olin spoke with Jeff Grammer, and Grammer put it in the Journal. And I know you've been hearing a lot of different things. Can Donnie be a Lobo again? Does he want to? Would he take a discount? I mean, I've been hearing a lot of the whispers you've been hearing. What Eric Olin had to say in regards to Donovan Dent. I want to hit that here in the next couple of segments as well. 505-246-0610. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Animal.
This is The Herd. You gotta be. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Hey, it's me, George Lotto Jr., the on-call outdoor chef, and you're watching me right now on ProView Network's Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo red chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
This is where you get to it. Guys are going to have really good careers. What constitutes retiring a number? Like Travis Hunter won a Heisman. Do you retire anybody who wins a Heisman? I don't know that every school does that. Should you? I don't believe so, but Ned believes you should. Dude, you're going to run out of numbers soon. I mean, Colorado's retired 2, 11, 12, and 19, and 24.
I think it's going to be quite some time before they have another Heisman Trophy winner. But I think it should be one where you honor said player, whether if you have something in your stadium, much like University Stadium does, where you put the name and number up.
Yeah.
But if it's something that you haven't done or hasn't officially been done,
like at LSU, like only number 20.
LSU,
yeah,
where it's just kind of been a wink, wink, nod, nod. We won't give out Heisman Trophy numbers. Then things like this are going to pop up.
Yeah, no, either have a policy or don't. And I'm going to tell you, I don't believe just because you win the Heisman, you get your number retired. Again, I'm not a big number retiring guy, but again, to your point, it's going to be a long time before Colorado has another Heisman winner. That may be true. It may not be true. But the guys who have their numbers retired, only one of them won the Heisman. Shador sure didn't. Bobby Anderson didn't. Rashawn Salam did. Byron White was the first All-America back in 1935 to 37, number 24. And Joe Romig was consensus All-America. He was a guard and a linebacker. They retired 67. Again, I'm sure they were great careers. But when you get to the point of, again, at some point, it's somebody else's issue. I'm not worried about how many damn numbers they retire. It's not going to be my problem. It's going to be way down the line before they run out of numbers, and it's not my problem. And okay, cool. I don't know. But Ned says take the number off of DJ Pickett. Take his number away. I don't care what he was promised. And again, who was was Brian Kelly making all these promises? Brian Kelly was there when Jaden Daniels left, right? And from what I understand, Brian Kelly, the former coach, is the guy who recruited DJ Pickett. How many promises are you making? Is this all on Brian Kelly?
This is all on. Maybe you should have a policy as an athletic department on things like this.
Yeah.
Especially university, that you might have a couple Heisman Trophy winners pop through.
Yeah, and I'm going to guess they never really came up to sit down in a meeting and say, hey, who foresaw this coming? Maybe you should have. Maybe you should have seen it coming.
Well, people are going to tell athletes that they're not going to put their number out there.
Yeah.
And
yeah. No,
you don't want just redonkulous things like this popping up.
Yeah, where's Pablo Torre or one of those guys? Get him on this and who said what and where'd it come from, and you'll get it all figured out. But no, Ned, I appreciate where you're coming from. I probably disagree with you a bit on the retiring the numbers thing, but I think there should be some sort of, and I said this about Lobo basketball, find a Ring of Honor kind of a thing and honor them. But then, is there another level of accolade that should go beyond just being on the Ring of Honor? And that's retiring the number. You look at the Lakers, right? You go in whatever crypto.com arena, there's all those numbers up there. Okay. I don't think they're going to, got 14, 15 dudes on a team a year. You're not going to run out of number. Go to Monument Park, Yankee Stadium, all those numbers. What do you got to do? What's the criteria for retiring numbers? If Tomasitas had a number, would we retire it? For as far as being New Mexican food, that's your sweet deal today. Go to our website, sportsanimалabq.com. Click on the sweet deal logo. Do it at 9:00, and you spend $25. You get $50 to spend at Tomasitas Lobo Game Day specials. If you wear red on Lobo Game Days this upcoming season, you'll get their happy hour specials during Lobo games. Plus, you get to try their new Lobo Rita. What is the new Lobo Rita? Nettie's going to tell you all about it. Good morning, Nettie. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Life's grooving. What is a Lobo Rita?
So Lobo Rita is going to be a fresh squeezed margarita with raspberry. So delicious.
Hence the cherry color to it. I get it. All right. And don't forget happy hour over there, Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday. This is at the Albuquerque location from 3 to 6. What's going on at your place?
Yeah, so we got half off appetizers, $1 off margaritas, and beers as well.
Nice. And beers as well. All right. And you got the summer specials. You can stop by. You mentioned their current ongoing summer red snapper fajitas and specialty margarita drinks made from scratch, both locations. And you, of course, you don't play with the chili now. This is the recipes that you've had for a long, long time. The margaritas have had to be going, right? But the temperatures tickling 100 degrees for it feels like a month now.
Oh, totally. Our swirl's a classic. Our frozen margaritas are just delicious.
What's it made out? Like the different flavors?
What's that?
The different flavors on the swirl?
Oh, yeah. So, no, the swirl is going to be our homemade sangria swirled in a frozen. But we do offer different flavors. We have mango. We could do the raspberry. We got options.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, really good options. All right. And happy hour specials mean what for people? And what times?
Yeah, so it's going to be Monday through Thursday, 3 to 6. It's going to be half off appetizers, $1 off beers and margaritas.
All right. Well, go by Tomasitas. It's on I-25 in Jefferson in front of Century Rio 24. Open every day for lunch and dinner. I strongly suggest you make it part of your lunch routine. You got the boss coming in or a family coming in from out of town. Where you taking them for New Mexican food? It should be Tomasitas, and you can take part in the sweet deal. You go to our website, sportsanimалabq.com. Do it at 9:00. You click on the sweet deal logo. You get $50 to spend at Tomasitas, and you only spend $25 to get it. Nettie, congratulations on all your success. Always appreciate you coming on with us.
Yeah, have a good day. Go Lobos.
See you. All right, and the Lobo Rita, little raspberry in your margarita, hence turning it that color. All right, when we get back, we'll talk a little bit Lobo basketball. What Eric Olin had to say about Donovan Dent being available, amongst other things. Jeff Grammer had him on a podcast, and he published it in the Journal today. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Slowdowns on I-40 going east.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gallus Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com. We would like
some golf coming up at the top of the hour at 9 o'clock. Nick Nee, the director of golf at the Sandia Golf Club, is going to join us. You've got the FedEx Cup playoffs underway at St. Jude. Sunjay M is leading at -9. Jake Knapp at -5. And obviously really good field. Jordan Spieth is right there in the mix. No Rory. We'll talk about that with Nick coming up at 9 o'clock. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck. Numbers to get in, 505-246-0610. That's the Sports Animal phone line and the Sports Animal Money San Pedro text line. And you can send emails, Jeff or JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. All right, the Donovan Dent thing has been floating around for a long, long time. JJ, it feels like a long time. Since the NCAA ruling that he's going to get a 5th year back, he's kind of unretired. He's not found a spot yet. Gonzaga, Texas Tech, LSU are places that we're hearing. But what about New Mexico? And we've had this conversation a lot. I think global fan would lose their mind with giddiness if Donovan Dent came back, first of all, right?
Yes.
Okay. He contributes to any team he's on. Again, no matter what the makeup of that team is, he makes them better, including New Mexico, correct?
No doubt about it.
Okay. So we've had the conversation, how do you get him here? Do you want him here? Does Eric Olin want him here? And Eric can't talk necessarily about recruiting a player that is not signed. There's rules against that. I think it's very, very clear. And Uriah Tenet was, you weren't here. Were you here when Uriah Tenet was sitting in the studio? Okay. Uriah Tenet came back. I'm sure, and again, it's funny, we're just talking about, with the Jane Daniels things, what was said, what was promised to somebody, and then how things change. I'm sure part of Uriah Tenet staying was, you're my point guard, right? Now, nobody said that out loud. Nobody's put that, I haven't heard it anywhere. I'm going to guess it's not in a contract. But Uriah Tenet has had a relationship with Eric Olin and vice versa, the two, the coach and the player. For a long time, Eric is, and I appreciate this a lot about him, seems to be pretty big on his word. I appreciate that in human beings. I give you my word, this is how it is. Who could have foreseen this? Is Donovan Dent available? JJ, Donovan Dent reportedly made $3 million last year to play at UCLA. What's he going to cost? If that's the cost, then you can't afford it. I've heard, I know you have, that Donovan would take a discount to play at New Mexico. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if it's not. I mean, people have told me that they've talked, and Eric basically said, look, man, it's just not going to work here. I understand you'll take a discount, but we got our guy. Everybody hears something from a dude, right? You've heard stuff too, right? Same sort of things?
Yeah, through the grapevine.
Okay. People that usually are pretty intact, online with what they're saying, but, it'll all come out in the end. Donovan hasn't said anything. Jeff Grammer had Eric Olin on his podcast. Jeff Grammer, of course, with the Albuquerque Journal. Jeff put this in the online version, and I think in the print version of the paper today. He asked Eric Olin about the possibility, or will Donovan Dent be a Lobo again? And Eric Olin's quote is this, quote, "First of all, Donovan Dent is an incredible basketball player who could help every team in the country, including ours. And I actually think he'd be a great fit in how we play with space on the floor and his ability to put pressure on the rim. He's a great decision maker, just dynamic with the ball in his hands. So huge fan of Donovan and his game. But relative to kind of what we were just talking about. We don't really have a path in terms of resources to add players at this time, certainly players with his market value, for lack of a better term. I don't see really any path to that for us and him working out. A full scholarship isn't quite as competitive in this market, so yeah, we're pretty far away, end quote. That would basically lead me to hear we just don't have the few $1 million to give him. We've already committed our resource. Is that what you hear?
Oh, that's the Lobos saying even with the discount, we're not asking for more money to sign Donovan Dent.
We're not asking
a donor or someone to write a check for a year.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know for sure that he would take a discount. Yeah. I've heard that, like everybody in this town has heard.
But again, it's assuming.
Yeah.
And
I don't know that for a fact.
We don't know for a fact either with your Uriah, but I'm pretty sure he's back at UNM. Good deal, and they said he's the starting point guard.
Yeah, and I value that, and I think Eric's in a tough spot. I mean, it's a great tough spot to be in. Don't get me wrong; it's kind of a first world problem. You know, I've got this All-America caliber point guard who wants to come back and play here for a fifth year, and I've got this young point guard who I think is really, really good and who's improving. And he, I'm kind of giving him the keys. And he's a sophomore. What do I do? What would a backcourt of Hall, Tannett, and Dent look like with the way you're going to play it? The transfer from UCSD would be your 4, so you'd be really small, right?
Yeah, it would take a lot of massaging the minutes, and you could do it.
Of course, you could do it.
I don't think you're going to be any good defensively.
It would hurt you defensively. Yeah, no, it would hurt you. I think Uriah is good on the ball.
People were frustrated with the Jalen House and Jamal Mashburn backcourt, and Jalen House was an excellent defender.
And Donovan Dent was part of that. Donovan Dent was here for that. Yeah. No, they had a right to be defended or upset with that defensive backcourt. Jamal was adequate. House was a really good defender, but they were both really small. Now you would go with Tannett. Donovan Dent hasn't gotten any taller.
What you're saying, too, is if you're Eric Bowen, you're going back on your word for Uriah Tannett. Because is Uriah and Donovan, like one of those is going to end up sitting, and it's not going to be Donovan. More times than not.
Yeah. Who's the ball's in whose hand? Like, I mean, I picture the offense, and the ball's in whose hand? And to your point, I mean, is Donovan Dent a better player today than Uriah Tannett is? The answer is yes, right?
Yes.
Uriah Tannett's a really nice player. I like him a lot. This is no, again, who's better, Michael or LeBron? You pick one, that doesn't mean you're dissing the other. But I think at this point, if you had Donovan Dent on your team, how do you not have him run your offense? He's one of the premier point guards in America. Is that fair?
Yes. Now you could slide Uriah into that backup point guard role, first guard off the bench, and make it work. It's a great world to be in.
I wonder how those conversations went. Yeah, it's a great world to be in. And that was Donovan Dent for his first 2 years. Yeah. That's the position he played, right? It would be almost the exact career path. Donovan Dent played the first 2 years behind Jalen House and Mashburn. It was the first guy off the bench. Third year he started. Fourth year he went to UCLA. That would be the exact. If Uriah Tannett went to UCLA, right? But that's now. Did it hurt Donnie's career? I don't think it did. Did it hurt his earning power? It obviously didn't. If he made $3 million last year, I wonder where Lobo fan is on this. Other than, take yourself out of. Yes, I want Donovan Dent back. You don't even have to take yourself out of that. You got a coach who I firmly believe has a plan. Now you could say if presented with this, you got to find a way to make it work. Okay, I'm listening to that. But I got a guy who gave this is how I believe it's going. And nobody said this. This is just kind of reading the tea leaves. And I think you all believe this. He gave Uriah Tannett, that family, his word. You're my point guard. That's why you're staying. Why else would Uriah? If Uriah Tannett would have known Donovan Dent's coming back, you think Uriah Tannett stays?
Probably not.
Probably not. I would guess too. Do you appreciate a guy who stands by his word? That my word is my word? If that's how this is playing out.
Yeah, yes, because also this happens so late.
I agree with
in
you.
the process.
I agree. Now, what if a donor steps up, or donors, and say, here's $1.5 million to add, or whatever the number is. Well, I don't even know what the number is. Let's say somebody's come up with $2 million. What do you do if you're Eric? What would you do if you were the head coach? Somebody comes to you and says, all right, here's $2 million. Let's pay Donovan what he wants. Let's bring him in. Then what do you do? Because I think the answer is, well, there's a couple of answers. One is there's no argument you're not better with Donovan Dent. But what do you do? What would you do if you were Eric?
I think I'm calling Uriah into the office.
Having a conversation.
Yeah. Like, this could be on the table. Like, obviously, whatever deal you signed, he's still getting.
Yep.
And he's going to play a role, but it might be a little bit different this year.
I think that's probably right. All right, 505-246-0610. Emails Jeff@sportsanimalabq.com. Let's go to Dan. Dan, good morning. You're on the Sports Animal. Hi, Dan.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Hey, so Jeanette is our point guard, man. That's it. He's our point guard, and that's who we're looking forward to seeing. I believe that Coach Olin is going to do the right thing. I think he made commitments, and I think he's going to stick to them. What I do is I try and put myself into the mind of this young student athlete that, we've heard from him and his dad, and we've heard, and we're ready for him.
Mm-hmm.
Now this other stuff comes in, and it murks up the water. And I just wonder what's in this young student athlete's mind about, hey, you know what? You guys made all these commitments to me, and now there's a possibility, there's a chance that this other guy might come in and take my position. I mean, I just kind of put myself in their mindset as a young student athlete, and I wonder what are they thinking? You know what I mean?
Of course.
I'll kind of leave that out there in the open air, and we'll discuss
Well,
it.
how would you? So, Dan, you've coached, you've dealt with the student athlete. It's a person issue as well, right? So you're in charge of, let's just say you're Eric Olin. You're in charge of Lobo basketball. You've got a relationship with this family. You had a plan, a really good plan, and you kept your young point guard here, and you gave him whatever it is, NIL. And then all of a sudden, here's this guy who played here 3 years, who's one of the best point guards in America, and may be available to you and makes your team. What would you do?
Well, all I can do is I actually have a scenario when I was coaching AAU. I had a family from Santa Fe that we had a really strong team. They wanted their kid to come on and play on our team. I had a full roster. And I even had one of my assistant coaches was like, Dan, we should get this guy. Let's get him. We need him. I said, you know what? And who am I going to sit? Who am I going to move over?
Yeah.
These kids have been working hard for 2 years, man. I'm not going to do that. Subsequently, Jeff, that kid went on to another team, and we met him in a tournament, and they beat us up because of that kid. But I kept my team, and my parents appreciated it. They loved me for it. We took the loss with a grain of salt and with some grace. And I did in my mind say, I should have maybe brought this guy in, but I didn't. So that's my premise on why I'm saying I put myself into this guy's mind of how's he feeling,
I get it. It's not an easy situation, man. Appreciate you, Dan.
It's not.
Yeah.
God bless, guys.
Have a great weekend. Yeah, it's not it's a first world problem, but like Eric said, if this is how it's playing out, and again, nobody's telling me for sure, but I think we all kind of look at it. I mean, Donovan hasn't signed anywhere else. Donovan, we know, likes it here. We know his girlfriend's here. And, is there a chance he would come back? If this is playing out this way, I think Eric's in a tough spot. And
he's in a tough spot, but so are the players, because at some point you look in the mirror and it's like, this is what you guys wanted, right? You wanted all the money. You wanted no pushback on anything. Well, guess what? When you want to act like a professional athlete getting paid, there's going to be tough decisions made based on performance and availability.
So someone stepped forward and said, here's what does Donnie need? All right, I got it. Here, let's bring him in this year. Because it's going to get out, one way or another, the story's going to get out.
Well, that quote right there.
What?
Is from Eric Olin. Is him trying to put out the fire.
I know.
But it's not going to go out.
Yeah, no, I don't know that it put it out, because if the way I read the quote, is we don't have a path in terms of resources. Well, if someone comes up and says, all right, here's the resources. What do resources mean to you? What's a synonym for resources? Cash money, right? So, and I don't know that someone will or someone won't. But the way what if someone comes, all right, what does he need? Here it is. Then what? Just asking. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Discover. With the Discover
We would
Cashback
like to
Card.
thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Hey, it's me, George Lotto Jr., the on-call outdoor chef, and you're watching me right now on ProView Network's Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo red chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
And by the way, the old coach evidently promised that number to this new young man. And I mean, that's why you're sitting in the quagmire you're in. And then the player gets all hurt and says, I'm disrespected. His mom goes bonkers on this whole thing. And here we are. And it's just way more talk radio than it ever should be.
100%.
It's just crazy to me. All right. 505-246-0610. Emails Jeff or JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. You can get it on the football last night. Any of it that you watched. I think the highlight of last night's got to be Fernando Mendoza. No,
absolutely, number 1 overall pick going out there, and yes, it's Kirk Cousins getting all the work with the ones, but that quote from brand new head coach Clint Kubiak, where he's saying it's Kirk's job to lose, keeps that door open for Fernando, I think, much sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think that's right. Kubiak said, I see an ascending player. We just got to keep getting better. It's Kirk's job to lose. Mendoza said, I love the operation. They got beat. But yeah, it's his job to lose. And Kubiak reaffirmed that Cousins will be the starting quarterback in week 1. This is kind of to your point on when. They've got a stretch, the Raiders do, that in weeks 4 through 7, it is just brutal. Now, they open up with the Dolphins, and then they get, then it gets a lot tougher for them. But I think Kirk Cousins is your guy to start. They get the Chargers and the Saints on the road, and then there's Chiefs, Patriots, Bills, Rams. I mean, what? Are those maybe the 4 best teams in the league?
Okay, so you let Kirk Cousins play those games and then start Mendoza against the Jets? Then he gets to go on the road against it's football.
Yeah, it's football.
Like you either play, take your lumps, or we'll hide you until next year.
So, I mean, I'm not going to tell you when, because let's see how it goes. What if Kirk Cousins goes 3-1 to start? Right? And then they go into that and they win one of those, and so you're 4-4. So then what? Who's your quarterback? Right?
It's Fernando Mendoza.
At some point. And I guess, I mean, there's got to be a betting market on that, right?
When he gets into the game, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
that stretch. Yeah. It's Chiefs, Patriots, Bills, Rams. Okay. Play against the Jets, but then you get 49ers, Seahawks, Broncos.
Yeah. That's tough too. Yeah. That's tough too. It's the NFL, man. Everybody's pretty good. Everybody's got an edge rusher and a good corner, and everybody's really good. Yeah. All right, let's talk some golf. We get back. Nick Neese scheduled to be with us, the director of golf out at the San Diego Golf Club. The FedEx playoff is underway. The St. Jude Classic. There's Live Talk. Like, they canceled their team event. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, and let's get you a tip to fix your game. It's the opening drive. He's JJ Buck. I'm Jeff Sabieta on 95.9 FM at AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit HansWhitlerAuto.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gala Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
Hey, it's me, George Lovato Jr., the on-call outdoor chef, and you're watching me right now on ProView Networks Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo red chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Easy or put it in kind of cruise control, I guess, similar to maybe a 1 seed playing an 8 seed kind of a thing. But it's it's tough, I think, for the PGA of America and PGA Tour when you got your kind of poster child for the tour kind of acting the way he's been acting. Since really he kind of played played bad in the PGA and didn't really do anything, make any noise after that. So it's been interesting. We'll see if he maybe turns it around and plays well coming in and wins it all. But I think he definitely seems like something's going on separately outside of golf maybe or something.
It's really an interesting year because I felt like so much personality off the course personalities come into this, whether it's watching Brooks Koepka come back, watching Liv seemingly fall apart. Now, I don't know if it's falling apart because they claim that they got an investor, but what's John Rahm going to do? Watching the Bryson back and forth, like it's been really, really bizarre. Where are we with Liv? With the investors now, or seemingly there's an investor, but then they just canceled their team championship, which was going to be in Detroit. Like, do you get a feel where it's going to be? And if they fall apart, where do the Rahms, the DeChambeaus, where do they end up?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously they got a little bit of good news with the investor stuff. They hadn't really had any good news since April, so I think they're kind of clinging on to that for sure. I think that it probably is around next year, but I think this could be potentially kind of the beginning of the end, because I think your guys like Rahm and Bryson, they have homes. Someone's going to take, they're too good of golfers, too big of names for the DP Tour, the PGA Tour to kind of play hardball forever. It's the guys that are the tier kind of below that I think probably stick around and may, keep it going. But then at that point, it's no longer what it was, right? It's no longer this kind of cash grab, and it turns into now kind of just another tour where guys, can make a decent living, but it's just not feasible for them to kind of pay the money that they've been paying. And then for now, probably, if Bryson leaves, if Rahm leaves, you already had Koepka leave, you're going to have kind of your heavy hitters all gone. I think, seems like it's the beginning of the end to me. And I think that even if it does stick around for the next couple of years, I think, it'll slowly kind of, turn into just another tour kind of a thing.
Ben Gasparich is the head PGA professional at San Diego Golf Club. He's with us on the Sports Animal.
Ben, since Liv came in, we have seen changes to the PGA Tour, their structure, what they're doing next season. But how do you balance, rewarding a quality season, but then, having a little bit more emphasis when it comes to the playoffs? As we're just discussing, Rory can kind of coast early. Is there a balance between, hey, you can get rewarded for your season, but playoffs, let's have everyone start on the same page and not necessarily have players that are going to advance without playing?
Yeah, I think with how long the PGA Tour season is and how much, weight there is in different events and things, for it to start, clean and fresh is probably unfair, I think it'd make it really hard and make it kind of, the regular season, almost not worthless, but, if you win an event, you could just kind of turn it down and you're guaranteed to be at least in the first playoff events. I think what they've been doing is, they've been doing obviously a lot of trial and error. It seems like the playoff format has been different every year. I know there's been talks of maybe doing like a match play thing once you get towards the end and different types of formats, which I think would be kind of fun. But I think the way that they do it now, where there's, you only have the two events, then you have the Tour Championship, you kind of, you cut more of the field, where in the past it was, 3 events in the Tour Championship. You let guys that maybe just sneak in there kind of get hot at the right time and they could go in and maybe win it. Or now, it's, I think, if you're not inside the top 30 or 40 going into it, you're going to have to do something pretty crazy. So I think that's, correct. I think that's kind of how it should be. I think it is tough though with, the entertainment factor of it to make it, all the events, entertaining when, this week there's, half the guys in the field are on to next week as long as they, finish the tournament. So I think it's one of those ever-going things, and I think that they seem to be going in the right direction with kind of making it that rewarding to guys that played well early on, but still penalizing enough to where if you're Rory and you go dead last this week, dead last next week, okay, you're not nearly in the same position you were going into the playoffs.
All right, Ben, what do you got for golf tip for us?
I think putting is something that people don't work on enough, and so I think there's a couple great putting drills. I know we've talked about kind of speed control being a big thing and controlling the speed. So really just more games that you can kind of play out there on the golf course where, whether it's, 2 balls, play 9 holes, everything's a par 2 and really focusing on trying to shoot kind of even par, 2 putting every hole. Or you're playing a game called 21 where you're out there with a buddy and hitting, kind of picking holes and kind of trying to be the last person to get to that score. One, it kind of makes practicing putting fun because I think that's why people don't do it a whole lot. It's kind of boring. It can kind of just be getting into motions out there where it turns it into a game and kind of emulates what it's like on the golf course, because that's the easiest way to drop shots, and that's the club we use the most in our bag. So I think just practicing being out there on that putting green, spending as much time as you do there as you do hitting your driver.
Dude, I played one of the great and I've been told about this course for 30 years. Finally got to play Pinona Hills, one of the great public courses in our state.
Oh, yeah.
And the greens out
spot.
there are so tough. I 3-putted 7 holes. And so you start adding up those extra 7 strokes. You're like, whoa, what I could have shot. Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. It's one of those things, like I said, where it's, you've hit 35, 40 putting around, you knock 5-10 off of that. It makes a huge difference, and it's probably the fastest way you can knock strokes off. So it's something that isn't practiced enough and needs to be something that you add into your practice program for sure.
Hey, I got one question. Somebody asked this a couple of weeks ago, and I've been meaning to ask you or Nick on this. So equipment, how often should one change equipment, right? You buy a new driver. Everybody's always saying, I need a new driver. No, you need a new swing. You need to go see your PGA professional. But as far as like wedges and irons and like how often should one consider changing their equipment in regards to the upgrades in technology and wear and tear on let's just say I bought a new set of Ping G425s 3 years ago. How long should they last?
I think it varies a little bit on the clubs. I think wedges are probably one where it's maybe like an every year kind of a thing.
Every year.
Grooves and spin are, so important with the wedge. And so to kind of make sure that you're having, fresh, somewhat, not super dinged up one of those. Irons are probably an every other or every, 3 years kind of a deal. I think technology is so good nowadays that if you're within, the current or 1 year removed model, you're still in pretty good. As soon as you start getting 2-3 models away is when that technology can really kind of make a big difference for you. The same thing with kind of your woods and your drivers and stuff. I think kind of a bi-yearly deal with technology and kind of use. It's one of those things too where if you got if you're hitting it good, you got a good thing going, don't just go buy the new one just because it's brand new and shiny and fancy. If you're hitting it good, don't mess with it kind of a deal. And I think you see that a lot where, somebody has like you said, the 425s and then they hit them really good and the 430s come out and they're like, well, I'm going to hit these, really good too. It's like, yeah, you probably will. But, once you go on, get comfortable, get used to, the clubs you have. Because I think people don't play enough, with them as anyways. And so, get used to the clubs you have, get comfortable with clubs you have, and then, kind of go from there.
I like my 425s. They've been good to me. All right.
There you go.
What's going on out at your place?
We're staying busy, kind of tournament season, so a lot of events welcoming in here in the next couple weeks. Still got the grill open. We're getting ready to hopefully open up this golf shop here pretty soon as well. So a lot going on here at Sandia, and definitely come by and check us out.
Make your tee times, sandiagolf.com. You can download all that information there. And that's your best rates. All right. We'll catch you guys next week. We'll be into the next round of the playoff. And always appreciate the conversation. Have a great weekend, Ben.
You guys too. Appreciate you.
See you. He's Ben Gasparich. Every other year. That gets pricey.
I think a lot of that goes into how much you end up playing.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, that's probably
I'm still using the same clubs I've played with since high school.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Play like twice a year.
I want to say mine are 3 years. I mean, I still really like them, and I'm still kind of figuring them out. I get the wedges thing though, because you can, I look at my wedges and okay, they're banged up. You can see the grooves aren't as deep, and I get the wedge thing. But like I bought a putter I like a few years back, and I really like it. You're like, Jeff, you just 3-putted 7 holes at Pinion Hills. Yeah. But that was operator error. it was the magician, not the wand. All right. 505-246-0610. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Animal.
Every weekday morning, the opening drive.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gala Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement.
Week, was I gone? No, I was here, right?
No, we didn't hoe last week.
We didn't hoe last week?
No.
Was I gone? Oh, yeah,
You
I
were
was
gone.
gone. So you didn't hoe when I was gone?
I usually don't.
You know? No. It's really just for
Not
me.
the same vibe.
You just hoe for me?
Of course.
I mean, thank you. I mean, it felt good. All right, 505-246-0610. Let's go. You can get in on the any of the NFL stuff from last night. You can get in on the Jaden Daniels LSU thing. I'm watching a lot more people come to Joe Burrow's defense today on the social media thing. So if you want to get on that, you can. Howard, good morning. You're on the Sports Animal. Hello, Howie.
Hello there, Jeff. Hey, you know what? Come on, Jeff. Sharing a hoe is yours and JJ's experience only. Okay?
Feels like that should be. All right. Yeah.
That's right. So, hey, real quick, I want to talk about the Donovan Dent situation, but I thought Fernando Mendoza looked pretty strong and decisive in the pocket last night. I thought he looked good.
I agree.
And I thought he made a couple of really impressive throws. What are your thoughts on it, guys?
Yeah, I thought he looked poised. JJ, what did you think?
Yeah,
I thought he looked really good.
Looked really good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Now, going to the Donovan Dent thing, I think I'm going to get a lot of backlash from this from friends that listen to the show faithfully like I do. I really think Donovan Dent will upset the chemistry of next year's team. I know he's a great player. I know he is, but I think you kind of, almost in a way, you almost betray Uriah Tenet a little bit. And maybe at this point in time right now, Dent is a better player, but who's to say Tenet cannot develop into that caliber of player? And I think a lot of the chips fell into place based on the team chemistry. J. Call, Daxall, Tenet, some of the other players that signed, Howell stayed, I kind of think, I don't know. I think it's a bad idea, and I think he's probably going to try to make the most money he can, and I think he's a perfect fit at Gonzaga. I'm just kind of wondering why that hasn't happened yet. What do you think's going on there?
Well, first of all, I think there's a lot to what you said. The chemistry, the summer workouts have already happened. The backcourt that developed last year, what they already have in place. I think there's a lot to what you said, and I don't disagree with any of it. The caveat would be, are they better with Donovan Dent? Chemistry-wise, it is a big issue. I think they are. I think Donovan Dent makes any team in America better, including New Mexico. But, yeah, there's that risk. Are you upsetting things? Are you upsetting the personality? If the personalities aren't happy, then you're not better. So I think there's something to that. I think there's a lot to that. Is he want to go make the most money he can? I mean, I don't know. He said he was going to retire, so he probably wasn't expecting more, but now he's got an opportunity to go make more. So go make what you can, whatever makes you happy. The Gonzaga thing, JJ, you're hearing probably what I'm hearing. Gonzaga, Texas Tech. I'm hearing LSU might be in the mix. Like I'm hearing the Texas Tech thing's interesting to go play with JT Toppin again.
Sure, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, but Howard, I hear you, and I don't think you're wrong on the chemistry thing, and there's a lot to that. And Eric knows his team better than you and I do. And that's why I kind of trust Eric on this, because you have to.
And I'll be honest with you, if he were to go to Texas Tech, I'd become a closet Texas Tech fan this next year. I'd be real interested to see him and Toppin play together one more year. So I'd be interested to watch those games. But young men have fragile egos, and I don't think we should tamper with Uriah Tenet. I think that we should show him the loyalty that he showed us by staying. So I hope everything works out for the best. Thanks, guys.
Right on. Thanks, man. I mean, I think there's something to it. Don't you? As far as the chemistry, what they've got going, Eric knows his team,
and it happens so late in the process. Like, this is a much different conversation, even if it's in June versus right now, where you just have players that are going to start to come back to campus next.
Yeah. John says that was nice. 35.84 seconds. Dude, I had a lot more in me. I had at least another 8 to 10 seconds in me. Thanks, Jeff and JJ. Nice host segment. That's from John. See, John's out there with a timer every day, for every Friday. 35.84. I mean, that seems all right. I don't know. I had a little more left. All right, keep them coming. 505-246-0610. Emails Jeff or JJ at sportsanimalabq.com. And you can get in on any of that, the Jaden Daniel stuff or Donnie. Ben, good morning. You're on the Sports Animal. What's up, Ben?
Hey, great. Thank you for taking my call. As a Lobo fan, a Lobo alum, I'd love to have Donovan Dent back. My question is this: when it came to the recruiting process of Jake Hall, was Jake Hall truly getting recruited by those schools, or was that all just smoke in the air? Because I don't see a kid getting recruited at Duke and coming back to UNF.
So everything I hear is it was real. Like there were opportunities for him to go to a lot of those schools, and they may be there again next year, by the way. Now I don't know.
He was saying loyal to Eric Olin, and that's the reason, pretty much.
Look, Jake will address that. I don't know. I haven't really talked to him about that. I think that's part of it. I think his brother's coming in. I'm thinking the money.
That's a big time mistake by him. I mean, if he decided to come back here, as opposed to maybe learning under John Shire, who was a great catch and shoot player at Duke, he can maybe be a Con Kniffel type. So I don't know. I don't see a player getting recruited and go to Duke and going back to New Mexico. That's just my opinion. but I would love to have Donovan Dent back. Uriah Tenet's a great player. Donovan Dent is better than Uriah Tenet. Thank you for taking my call.
Thanks, Ben. A couple of things on the Jake thing. And again, I haven't talked to Jake. I don't know Jake that well, and I don't know, if this will ever come out. JJ, I'm going to assume, first of all, the money that UNM offered, and we've all heard different numbers, the money got close, from what I understand. It may not have been exactly, but UNM found, from everything I understand, pretty comparable NIL for this year. JJ, he's a sophomore. Like, if he goes up and has another great year, and he goes into the portal again next year and decides to do it, like wants to go to Duke next year.
Duke wasn't the front runner.
UConn,
like the
Pickett. I mean, whatever it was.
He wasn't stepping into a starting role at those.
That's correct.
That's a difference. Not just, hey, I'm going to go sit on the bench and be a six-man, be a shooter. He would play, but I think when you start piecing it together, at some point in time, I think when Jake Hall leaves or his career's over, we'll find out what went on in the offseason. But the moment where it changed is when Braylon Mullins
at UConn,
their 6'6" freshman guard, came back. He's their shooter in that lineup, Dan Hurley. Because after he came back, that's when you saw the pieces start to fall in place of Jake. All right, looking at New Mexico, getting that deal together. Dax commits, Jake's back. There you go.
Well, there was a lot, I think, to your point, to his role. How much was he going to play? Players want to play basketball, man. Players want to play. And what was his role going to be here as opposed to there? And again, don't you think if Jake goes out and has another year like he just did, there's going to be opportunities again?
Yeah, we'll be in the same conversation.
Yeah. So, Ben, I hear you. I hear your point, and I think there's something that we probably should not underestimate. That Eric Olin's relationship with players. I think there's something to that, and I think that plays into the Donovan Dent thing too, right? With Uriah, and what they've got here. But I also hear what Ben said too. Uriah Tenet's a really good player. Is Donovan Dent better? Yeah, I think Donovan Dent is better right now. Is it better for this team? That's up to Eric and the resources that he had. It's I don't know if there's an exact answer on this one, right? I mean, the exact answer is what it's going to be, the answer that you've got. But is there the exact right way to play this? It's interesting because it's a first world problem with really good players. 505-246-0610. Keep them coming. We're going to give away tickets right now. Let's give away the 1+1. It's the VIP experience at the Sports Animal Birthday Bash, which is a week from tomorrow, down at the Sports Book at the Isleta Resort and Casino. You come on down. It's a free event, so you don't need tickets to come to the event. Hang out with us, be part of it, be part of the giveaways and everything that's going to be part of it down there. But this is the VIP experience with a swag bag and the buffet and all that. Goes to caller number 3 right now, 505-246-0610. Caller 3, you will receive that courtesy of 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The Jim Rome Show. The national
They are
outrage
your
against the Dodgers
exclusive
and
dealer
Tree
of celebrity
School
green
is pretty
synthetic
hilarious to
putting
me.
greens
What
and
are they
artificial
supposed to
turf.
do?
They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, red and green chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier sweet rolls. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Indigo Mortgage offers better rates and terms than that of big banks and out-of-state lenders. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loans. Let us serve you with an exemplary level of care. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com.
All right, the giveaway's out. Clear the phone lines. You're welcome to get back in at 505-246-0610. Got a text on the Donovan Dent thing. Lots of schools don't think the 5th year is going to hold up in the Court of Appeals. I know that. But JT, I don't see the NCAA losing this one. Do you? As far as, I mean, this is the Brett Carhu conversation that you're having for football, Donovan Dent. There's a lot of players around. I just don't, I mean, the NCAA doesn't win very many. And it feels like they've somewhat set precedent. I just don't see how they win this. Do you?
Usually not on the side of anything going the NCAA's way.
Yeah, I you know, the text says I think it's too widespread and there are too many athletes involved for the court to overturn it for the NCAA to fight it if they do. I maybe that's the reason you haven't seen Donovan sign anywhere yet. But we're waiting on this next round of appeals. But I don't see them. I don't see them winning in this one. Lobo Hobo's in on Donovan Dent. Where's the playing time going to come from, Jeff? It's not like Odin can extend the game to 60 minutes because he's promised all these guys. Players want to play, but someone's going to have to sit the bench. I go back to Donovan Dent's first 2 years at UNM when he was behind Mashburn House and he came off the bench. He got a lot of playing time. Now, would he have benefited more? Would he have been, I don't know, any better with more playing time? I imagine more playing time, you get better. but it seemed like it worked out pretty well for him, right? But he's a different cat in that regard, it feels like.
Yeah, and tough decisions are going to be made.
Yeah. Text says, I feel bad for coaches having roster mayhem with all these suddenly available players. I totally. Like, wherever Donovan goes, and he's not the only one, there's so many guys who are in this portal right now, assuming they get this 5th year granted. JJ, there's a lot of rosters that are going to be shaken up, and there's a lot of guys who are going to be slid down a depth chart. Pick your school. I mean, if he goes to Texas Tech, there's a point guard right now that thinks he's the point guard at Texas Tech that all of a sudden isn't. If he goes to Gonzaga, whoever they've got after Mario left that thought they were going to be the dude wouldn't be the guy. Like, wherever he goes. It's kind of life, isn't it? Doesn't make it great. Doesn't make it great, but I mean, that's kind of how it is. All right. What else you got? 505-246-0610. Got the Seahawks Terry and Arnold signing, which is going to really be bizarre. NFL last night, a couple of other things. Trey Lance, 12 of 20. Trey Lance looked nice. JJ? I mean, is there development? There's a guy who had a ton of talent, just didn't play a lot of football, and certainly didn't play a lot of football at a high level. And 12 for 20, 164 yards, 27 yards rushing, again, against the 2s and 3s. I get it. But can a guy develop late? It feels to me like Trey Lance is going to have a career. He's going to be in the league 15 years as a backup quarterback, make a hell of a living.
That you just answered your question. Can a guy develop late?
Right.
There you go. QB2, maybe the opportunity pops up, starts a little bit somewhere, but I'm not going to never say never with the player development, but I'm not going to look at a lot of these backups and anticipate they're going to be a starting quarterback someday. But in terms of have a career, reliable job, step up here or there, absolutely.
If you're looking for that fantasy football steal out of that game that played well, and I think he should be on your radar, Dejon Stribling, the 2nd-round pick of the Niners, 7 catches before the midway point of the 2nd quarter. JJ, who's going to catch the ball for them? I mean, they find
Mike Evans, Christian McCaffrey, and Stribling.
Yeah, I think. I mean, don't you think Stribling should be on your?
So long, Ricky Pearsall.
Well, I mean, he's out for the year. Yeah, so long. He's out for the year.
Stribling is the new Ricky Pearsall. Hype 4 days.
You think
talking about the next 2 years?
Well, but somebody's going to catch the ball there, and Mike Evans at 34 with an injury, and already with an injury this year, coming off the injuries. Like somebody else, it's got to be. George Kittle's injured. Yeah, I mean McCaffrey's your dude out of the backfield, but there's got to be someone on the outside.
You know who you need from that offense later?
Juwan Jennings. What do you like?
Deebo Samuel.
Okay, so you think he's going to be the dude? So you think Deebo steps back into the Deebo role now that he's back there in Shanahan's offense?
I think Stribling could still factor in, but like I think everyone will see Stribling, see Mike Evans, and overlook Deebo Samuel.
Okay. All right. This came out yesterday, and I thought it was interesting. Jerry Jones talking a little bit about the Micah Parsons trade. I remember when the Micah Parsons things went down and people were losing their mind, and I think we were of the opinion, you know what? This may work out. They got a lot back. They're a long way from Micah Parsons being huge for them to get to the Super Bowl. And so they got Kenny Clark, and then they got first-round picks in the 2 years. They used the 27 first-rounder plus another pick to get Quinnen Williams, who they just signed. And then they got the pass rusher in Malachi Lawrence with the number 23 pick. And Jerry said, quote, even though Mike is an outstanding talent, anybody would like to have, the bottom line is I like what the result of the trade has ended up as I stand here today. End quote. And he's right. And he's right. And you know what? A year later, you look back on it and you're like, okay. He likened that deal to the Herschel Walker trade. Now, I don't know if it's that dramatic, but back in 89, Cowboys traded Herschel Walker to the Vikings. Would they get like 7 picks? He said, quote, you could say those picks got us key players, but the main thing that the Herschel Walker trade did, it caused me to be more aggressive and caused us to, if you will, take more risk because we had more picks. It's like going to Vegas with some extra money in your pocket or going out there with the baby's new pair of shoes and formula money in your pocket You can't be as good as a crapshooter as you are when you got the baby's new pair of shoes thrown out there with it. So in a way, this actually created a mental part to us. And in my role, with me to step out, make the moves, and take, if you will, risks that are involved to be where we are today with a complete makeover of the defense, end quote. I think he's right. I mean, the analogy is fair. It's house money. House money we had. And let's go out and be more aggressive. What do we got to lose? We got to get better, and let's take some chances to get better. I'm giving Jerry some GM kudos on this because as I sit here today, and let's see where they are in 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks from now, I think they're better.
I think it's the most overplayed thing to look at Jerry Jones and just slam him, because the majority of the football moves have been fine football moves for that roster over the last however many years you want to go back. And they're at a point where, you know what, they have something offensively. And Michael Parsons, you insert whatever big time pass rusher. If you don't have the defense, it doesn't matter. Yep. So it is a valuable asset. There's a reason too the Raiders were putting Max Crosby out there this offseason.
Look at the Myles Garrett trade.
If you just don't have it, now that's a good defense, but they didn't have it.
Okay, but what did they do? They won 5 games last year.
Yeah,
right.
But if you just don't have the rest of the defense, the pass rushers, not going to matter. And that they didn't have the rest of the defense to where they were able to maximize Michael Parsons right now. And now all of a sudden, you put a foundation in place where you think your defense can match your offense, and you have postseason hopes of getting there and winning games.
All that's right. Yeah, I all of it. He said otherwise we wouldn't have the opportunity to make it work if we didn't trade him. That's why it worked. The fact that we revamped our defense, that was an instigator towards that attitude. Let's come in here and change this up. Let's get rushed from the interior. Let's be stronger on the run in the interior with an emphasis on those guys in the middle. That's not an accident. That's what you see out there from the inside. Okay, I'm down. I want to see it. Cowboys have 6 players making $20 million or more this season. Williams, Dak, CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, Tyler Smith, and Deron Bland. But because you just got that big extension for Williams. Look, I think the Cowboys are a playoff team this year. I think the Cowboys offensively, if Javonte Williams continues to be the running game, and I'm not as convinced as some are. And I know there's a lot of love for Jadon Blue. I'm a little concerned about who runs the football and does it effectively, but I was last year, and I shouldn't have been. I mean, I thought Javonte Williams was really good last year, didn't you?
He rushed for 1,200 yards.
Yeah, no,
he's fine.
I thought he was good.
When you have CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens,
yep,
Williams worked.
Who's your number one? Because everybody says CeeDee Lamb, and I'm watching George Pickens go first in some fantasy draft, which is crazy to me.
If someone wants to pick George Pickens ahead of CeeDee Lamb in fantasy football, I'm all for it, because I'll take great value on CeeDee Lamb then.
Yeah, I think CeeDee Lamb should go first.
Like they're both valuable players on the football field and in fantasy football, but there's still an edge when on the field together. CeeDee Lamb has the edge in number one number.
But Pickens is playing for money this year. Like he's paying to get paid
that
too.
Doesn't mean Dak is just going to throw him.
I agree with that. I think you're right. I think Lamb's the number one guy. All right, we'll wrap it when we get back, get you into the weekend, everything you got to know. Still time for you to get in at 505-246-0610. Want to encourage you to call LaBarge Landscape if you've got any landscaping needs. If your yard is not immaculate, if it's not beautiful and you want it to be, call LaBarge Landscape. They came out and absolutely styled me. I got a call, actually a text earlier in the week from somebody pretty prominent in the sports community. Said, do you really use them? And I said, absolutely I do, and I suggest you do. And I know she called. They're great. They came out, and for me it was a big cleanup that I just needed my grass growing and my sprinklers sprinkling and those trees out and the shrubs pulled back, and both my front and backyard look great. If you want an overhaul, you want to redo your yard, this is a great time of year to do it. Have them come out and look at it, and take care of whatever it is you need. Tell them I want a water feature here, and I'd like a wall there, and I'd like grass here, whatever it is. They're going to make it happen. If you know you want to do something, but that's not you just don't know, you don't see it, Ashley's going to come out with a design team, and they will create something for you that you're going to love. You and your family are going to get enjoyment for years. They'll talk with you, look at your space, and give you ideas. It's getting later in the season, but it's not too late to have LaBarge Landscape make your landscape closer to immaculate. They'll turn your dreams into reality. Go see examples of their amazing work. Click on galleries at labargelandscape.net. That's LABARGE, labargelandscape.net. And then call them at 505-345-3000, area code 505-345-3000. It's LaBarge Landscape, too good for words.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Hey, it's me, George Lovato Jr., the on-call outdoor chef, and you're watching me right now on ProView Network's Comcast Channel 26. I'm coming back for Season 3, a lot of new stuff, fun recipes from the Southwest, a little history, Southwestern cooking techniques. We're going to cook underground. I might even tell you a secret about Chimayo red chili. Come on back and watch us at chasingtheflames.com or here on Channel 26, ProView Networks. Bye-bye. See you later.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
I might not be in the cage as much anymore. Just like riding a bicycle, I can pick up the fight from where I left off. I'm not some slick-haired outsider posing with borrowed gloves. I grew up here. New Mexico is in my blood. I'm a New Mexican fighting for other New Mexicans. I'm Adam Oki. I'll be your champion in the courtroom.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gala Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66. Built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420.
The night you get the Broncos and Falcons, Buccaneers and Jets, Dolphins and Commandos. Tomorrow, amongst other things, Cowboys and Seahawks tomorrow night. Rams play Kansas City. Boy, this would be a great slate. I mean, it should still be fun. 505-246-0610 if you want to get in. I got this one, and then I'll go to the phones. This is from David on Donovan Dent and Micah Parsons. It says, I was not someone that was upset about Parsons getting traded last year. I considered it addition by subtraction, with the assumption that they would be smart with the picks that they got without playing a single game. It seems so, but time will tell. I knew last year would be tough, and it was. But the Packers didn't really benefit from getting him either. Just a lot of lofty expectations, early season hype about their Super Bowl chances, which I knew wouldn't materialize. Now about Lobos and Dent, I can't believe there are fans out there that are advocating not trying to add him because it would ruin team chemistry, and promises were made and playing time would suffer for a couple of guys. There is not a better team out guy there than Donnie to go along with the amazing point guard talent. Tannett is definitely good enough to play off the ball at times as well as run the point when Dent's not in the game. The guy it would hurt would be the younger Hall. Older Hall would get many more looks playing with Dent because you have to help off his shooters when he has the ball. A good coach would figure out how to make the chemistry work with a guy who would step in and be your best player the minute he walks to the practice facility. Not shy away from it because he made promises to guys. He'd be the first college coach he would not be the first college coach to live up to his word when making promises to players. All that considered, he'll probably go elsewhere, and good luck to him. Thanks from David. This one's from Jackson.
But also, real quick.
Yeah.
If I'm Eric Olin, I don't care that promises have been broken. Who is he as a person? Who is he as a coach?
Yeah. No, and that's, I'm assuming part of the equation. Jack says, unlike Rory, this guy's going to be there on Fridays. Cue Terry in 3, 2. Hello, Terry. You're on the Sports Animal.
Good Friday, Jeff. Good Friday, JJ. Thoughts and hugs to all family members. The way they're going, I was shocked that Jaden Daniels' mom hasn't been assigned the new spokesperson for the WNBA. What they feel like. Liv, I think we learned shotgun start, teams play, not really great deals, but, it's been tried. PGA, bigger purses, but fewer events, so more money, but, lost your Hawaii tournaments and all that. Now, the NCAA, I'll take the bad side. I would either fire their legal team immediately because it took them months to come up with these new rules, or if they're going to stand strong, they should just tell it. If they win the appeal, there would either be forfeitures or fines to any teams or schools that use these players. I don't think they'll win, and I really, when my son told me a few months ago, I go, who really thought this would fly?
Right.
But that's just what it is. So I'd either tell whoever said this is a good idea should be sent packing, or they need to have a pair of stones and try to win it. That's why I don't know if that's why some of the coaches are waiting on implementing. I mean, even KU wants to add a player, but why they're not racing to sign them right now, I do not know if that's any part of it, what it has to do. But it'd be fun maybe to have a little banner chat, at the birthday bash. You could have the GOAT, Grady, we could have Adolph, Rudy, and then work your way down, Jeff, you and Edward. And then we get to the young whippersnappers like JJ, and from that standpoint. But it'd be fun. It'll be fun out there and talk to everybody and just share views and all that. But
look forward to seeing you.
You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, looking forward to seeing everybody out there. The Sports Animal 31st. It's 31st, right? 33rd? 31, 33, 31. Hut hike. I forgot. But we're old. 31 or 33. But we'll be out at the Sandia. I'm sorry. We'll be at the Isleta Casino Sportsbook on Saturday of next week, a week from tomorrow. Thank you to Ben Gaspers from the Sandia Golf Club, who was with us today. Appreciate him. The Herd with Colin Coward is next. The Jim Rome Show is after that. Isotopes are in Oklahoma City. You get that this evening. We're back with award-winning radio tomorrow morning. I know we'll do it on Monday morning. We're going to take tomorrow off since it's a weekend. You good with that?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Adrian, great week. Appreciate you. He produces on the television side. Have a great weekend, Adrian. He is JJ Buck. Me, merely Jeff Symbieta. Big weekend for you?
Huge.
Enjoy it. Be good to each other, please. Be kind, loving, caring, and sharing. We'll smell you Monday.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows. Find it on ProView Networks.
International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Eagle Greens and Turf are a family-owned and operated business with over 25 years of experience in the home improvement industry. They are your exclusive dealer of celebrity green synthetic putting greens and artificial turf. They also have artificial turf that is specifically designed for your pets. Eagle Greens and Turf are proud sponsors of ProView Networks and can make your lawn green all year long at 505-273-2744.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.